It's a 2017 Ram 3500, no, Ram 2500. It's a diesel-powered automatic transmission, four-wheel drive, solid axle, but it's been, it was kind of a truck that didn't exist from the factory. It started out as a standard cab long bed. The frame's been shortened, so now it's a short bed. It's got that cool Dodge box that's got the Ram boxes on the side, so you get a bunch of extra storage and stuff. It's basically, they built this truck at Offroad Power Products a couple years ago to take on Ultimate Adventure and kind of showcase the products that they sell, the idea of this cool truck that doesn't exist. And over the years, it's been built for 2 years now, and it's been improved upon and changed. And you know, it's a pretty neat vehicle. When we started with this truck, it had like normal bolt-on suspension components. There were some problems with a little bit of that. I came into the picture a year ago and I changed the front suspension to a 3-link setup, so it's kind of more flexy like a rock buggy would be. A little more Jeep-esque, you know, it's got a bunch of articulation. This year, the big change for it was this coil-over rear suspension, where I did like these Fox 2.5s on the rear, just because I didn't like the way it handled with those bolt-on kits. The rear was kind of, it was flexy, but it was almost unstable. So I changed it up a little bit to get a little bit more stability out of it. So it's kind of a cool time frame to get to test this thing out. There's a few untested things, but all in all, it's hanging together. The cool thing with these full-size rigs, these 3/4 and 1-ton Dodges and Chevys and all that, they come with big parts from the factory. It's not like you're starting with a Jeep TJ or a Cherokee where you got this little Dana 35. These things come with like an 11.5-inch ring gear rear axle. They come with this big monster solid axle front, so you have good parts to start with. It's got the big 6.7 diesel engine in it. It's just a cool package to start with. This one's been modified with ARB air lockers front and rear. It's got deeper gear sets. It's got RCV chrome ollie shafts in the front. So yeah, you've got to upgrade them a little bit if you want to do what we're doing, but it's all good parts to start with. We're running these KMC Machete wheels, which are probably one of my favorites. I've been around the beadlock world for quite a while, and these things are actually pretty nice wheels. They're built heavy, they got threaded inserts, they got all the right stuff, and they got these cool holes so that when you wash your rig, they don't just keep the water in there. It's on 40-inch Nitto tires. We've had really good luck with those in the past. They've got plenty of sidewall, they got good traction. These tires have been on there for about 1.5 years now, and we've had pretty good luck with them. It's got all sorts of cool stuff. We've got this custom roof rack that we've been working on at Offroad Power Products. It's got a James Barad rooftop tent. I think that's how you say it. What else we got? Well, I did some cool things to it. This was one of the neat things. This truck, it was a long bed, and it's got all the emission stuff intact. So when I came into the picture, they'd shortened the frame and they'd put this short bed on it, but the exhaust system was in the bed because it didn't fit underneath anymore. So I was able to like shoehorn this DPF system back underneath the chassis. So it's got all the emission stuff intact still, so I'm not worried about the EPA cracking down on it. It's still doing its regens and got the DEF tank and all that, but it's got plenty of power. So I don't know, it's kind of a cool truck. It's not messed with so much that it's unreliable. It's got big parts, it's got big tires, and now it's got suspension that really handles pretty well. So all in all, Howitzer's doing pretty well.